Welcome back. Here in Algebra 1, we're going to continue solving problems with the distance formula. We'll do 4 of them here, and by the time you get done with it, you should be pretty comfortable with it. And you'll need to practice them, of course, but the concept of the distance formula is not hard once you get the hang of it. So the first problem we're going to do is we have the point 3, 4 and the point 9, 7, and I say, hey, what is the distance, the straight line distance between those 2 points? So immediately you should be thinking distance formula. So the distance formula, just to refresh your memory, is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Take the square root of the whole thing. Now, don't forget, this is basically the Pythagorean theorem. We talked about that in the last lesson. So when you do these subtractions, again, I mentioned it a lot in the last section, so I'll mention it one more time. It doesn't really matter which of these points is point 2 and which is point 1. You just need to subtract the x values and go the same direction in either case. So this direction and then subtract the y values the same direction, or if you go backwards, go this way and then this way. You just have to be consistent. That's all that you need to do. So inside of here, x2, I'm just going to go straight away. I'm subtracting the x values, 3 minus 9, 3 minus 9 squared plus, and then I have to go the same direction, 4 minus 7, 4 minus 7 squared. Don't forget to slap that. I like to write the radical last so that I can have a clean, writing here. And on the inside, what is 3 minus 9 anyway? 3 minus 9, if you think about it, it's negative 6, so you'll square that. And what is 4 minus 7? That's negative 3 squared. Don't forget the square root that you have. Now, negative 6 squared. Negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36 plus 9, negative 3 times negative 3, and you have that radical. What is 36 plus 9? That's going to be 45. All right, so really the distance that you calculated is the square root of 45. Now you can stop there, I guess. You can just say, hey, you're done. But you should always at least try to break this down into simplest form. So 45 is 9 times 5. And 9 is 3 times 3. We have everything down at the bottom prime. We have a pair of 3's. So that means that I can pull out a single 3 and the square root of 5 stays under it. We've done lots and lots of problems like this before. So the distance here is 3 times the square root of 5, which is the exact answer. Now in a calculator, if you put it in there, you're going to get an approximation of 6.7 and a bunch of decimals after that. So if you want to write the exact value, that's fine. If you want to write the decimal approximation, that's fine too. It's up to you. But the point is that you have both answers there. All right, let's do another problem. Let's say we have negative 5, negative 3, and negative 9, negative 6. So those are 2 points. We want to do the distance formula. I don't think I'm going to write the distance formula down every single time, but it's worth writing down one more time.